Coming up next, the guest list is brought to you by My Wedding Magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing. The guest list is also supported by the Wedding Associates, hand-picked collection of the best venues and suppliers, and hire plants. Whatever your purpose, hire plants have it covered.
Welcome to the guest list. On today's show, Anita Gatley will be reviewing an amazing resort in the Pacific. Great for your honeymoon or wedding. Have you thought about getting to the historical and amazing Auckland Museum? Well, stay tuned for this one. And Urban Gourmet will be in studio talking about their amazing range of food for weddings and events. Joining me now is wedding travel specialist Anita Gatley. Anita, where in the world are we going to today?
Well, Nikki, today I thought we'd go to Lomani Island Resort in Fiji.
Lovely.
And adults only property, and Lomani means love in Fiji. So if you just imagine what that all encompasses, a beautiful resort, stunning. So set in the Malodo Island in the Mamanuca group. It's right next to Plantation Island or Musket Cove. So about 50 minutes on the Malolo Cat from Nandi, or you can get a seaplane out there and it'll take you 10 minutes. Set in quite lush green gardens, and the inside of the bures are just stunning. So you can imagine that it's only small, so there's only 24 bures, just pure luxury, romance, crisp, clear, white bedding, and yeah, all the toiletries and amenities you'd imagine of a 4-star resort. It's just stunning.
Usual things like a pool on site?
Yep, a little pool, and you can actually have dining around the pool.
Oh, nice.
Which is just beautiful. They've got these little cabana areas built big enough for 2 people, so just real true romance.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And just the one restaurant?
Just one restaurant, so because it's only a small property, but you do have the facility obviously to go to Plantation and Muscat if you really wanted to. Most people don't, but you've also got the supermarket, which is just a little bit further up at Plantation Island. So if you wanted to go and get a few snacks and those sorts of things, you could do. The dining is just amazing. The chefs are just awesome. They've got some really beautiful, obviously, seafood, sort of like a Polynesian European fusion, and they like to cook with all of the local produce, and a lot of that is grown obviously in the islands, and the chefs just do a beautiful, beautiful job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of place that people would go to get married?
It's probably more for a smaller wedding, obviously, because it is only adults only, so 16 and over. But I guess too, it does lend itself well that the other guests, if they did have children, if they were to book out the whole resort, they could always stay next door at Plantation. Perfect. And then the adults could stay at Lomani.
It sounds like the perfect honeymoon destination, though.
Definitely. They really do lend themselves well to the honeymoon market. I have a lot of European people that come all the way from Europe to honeymoon there, because it is just stunning. And the thing that I loved about it, beautiful sunsets. So just an amazing place to have your photos. And once again, if people are going up there, if they've already got married here and they're going for their honeymoon, they can take their wedding outfits and they can have some stunning photos up there.
Lovely. What sort of activities are in and around the resort?
Got your normal activities like the snorkeling and the kayaking. Do a bit of paddle boarding if that's what you're into.
Stand-up, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, just the general relaxing romance. They've got spa treatments, and they do some renewal of vow packages. So if people were wanting to go away and renew their vows, even just the spur of the moment, they would organise that for them. They have regular wedding offers, and that's the sort of thing that I can help with. And just remember that we have those special wedding airfares with Air Pacific, which are just going off like hotcakes.
Fantastic.
And it means that the bride and groom and the whole of their wedding party get access to the group airfare. They don't have to pay for it all right now, they just have to pay for a deposit. But they also to remember that the wedding couple get extra benefits. They get upgraded to business class if it's available, lounge access, and that all important extra baggage allowance, which when you're going for a wedding and you've got extra luggage is just invaluable.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds great. What's the beach like?
Amazing. So you've got probably 7 to 10 kilometres either side of beautiful white sandy beach.
Oh wow.
And just idyllic. Really, just
Fantastic.
beautiful. And remember that there's no kids allowed, so it's quiet. You can just take yourself and your partner off, and often there might not even be anyone else around you. So yeah, what a beautiful way just to celebrate enjoying each other's company.
You know, even if you weren't going to go for a honeymoon, what a lovely thing just to go for a beautiful romantic break.
Absolutely, and you could easily go to three or 4 nights. You don't have to go to the hustle and bustle of dinner hour if you don't want to. You can easily fly out there.
The perfect romantic escape, I reckon.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Thank you, Anita. As always, wonderful to talk to you. If you've missed any of our past episodes, don't forget you can hop onto our website or our Facebook page and catch up with all those past episodes. After the break, Urban Gourmet will be in studio talking about their amazing range of food for weddings and events.
Something missing in your scape? Hire Plants specialise in plantscapes with purpose for a wide range of events, weddings, expos and film shoots. Our knowledge, experience and range make it easy to enhance your venue. Ivy balls and buxus, palms and natives, indoor and outdoor. Hire Plants offer easy access, delivery, installation and pickup. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.
The guest list is brought to you by My Wedding magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing. The guest list is also supported by the Wedding Associates, hand-picked collection of the best venues and suppliers, and Hire Plants. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.
I am joined by Shannon from Urban Gourmet. Welcome, Shannon.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Urban Gourmet, event caterers for weddings, events. What is your speciality? What's the scope of the type of events that you do?
We do a range of events. Anywhere that allows us to cater, we will bring a portable kitchen. So we can do anything from large-scale sit-down corporate dinner or a wedding at any of the venues that we work across Auckland, as well as private catering. So from a paddock in the back of Beyond to an actual private residence, we can cater, and we'll bring our staff and our expertise and knowledge.
How long has Urban Gourmet been going for?
We're about to celebrate our 15th year anniversary. So the founders are David and Anne, and they're very much still heavily involved in the business. It's a very tight-knit, family-run business.
And what is your role and involvement in the business?
I'm their sales and events executive, so I deal with the incoming inquiries that we have, and I also am the wedding specialist for Urban Gourmet. So any brides and that, you'll talk directly with me, and I'll be with the bride right through to the initial inquiry to the actual execution of the event, and I'll be there on the day.
Oh, that's fantastic. Being there on the day is really great, actually. I think it gives a lot of people peace of mind, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, and it instills that trust. We develop really quite special bond because we're there throughout the whole process, from the emotions that go with it as well. So just being there on the day, and I like to be there on the day as well to see the event through to fruition.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you guys based?
We're just based in Holtane Street in Eden Terrace. We have a huge industrial kitchen, which a lot of people would be very envious of. So we do all our prep work there at the base, and we've got a core team of about 20 office staff, and then we've got about 80 casual workers, and then we also deal with a number of different event suppliers, etc.
That's great. So it's a really good, robust operation that you've got going.
Yes, we have, and we've got a lot of wealth and knowledge with regards to the team. So we've got a staffing manager that has a wealth of knowledge. He's been in the industry for over 20 years. So he brings in that knowledge with regards to staff training to ensure that our staff are professional and you're getting a seamless service delivery right through.
Now, with regards to the area that you guys actually would cater to, is it just here in Auckland?
We're an Auckland-based company. However, if you would require us to travel, we've done events over in Waiheke Island to Hamilton and paddocks in the back of Beyond. Anywhere that will allow us to cater, we'll cater to. We've themed a lot of different venues as well, and we'll work with the client with regards to exactly what they're wanting to achieve on the day, because every event is different and unique, and every wedding is different. So we like to be quite consultative in our approach with regards to what we'd go and sort of put forward to the bride. We like to meet with them and see what they actually want from the day and tailor catering packages to suit.
Now tell us, what is the difference between canapes, cocktail food, finger food, bowl food? Because we've all heard these terms, but I don't think a lot of people actually know the difference.
Finger food is a more substantial item, which has got a bit of a carbo content, which is what you're needing with regards to a wedding. It's a celebration, a lot of people are drinking on the day, so that's around about 2 to 3 bites.
Right.
For that, a canapé is just a little bit finer and delicate, and that can traditionally be eaten by 1 or 2 bites. What we like to do with weddings is do a combination of both finger food as well as the finer delicate canapés. With regards to bowl food, that's your traditional walk and talk, and it's like a little mini meal, and it can be served in a range of different items. And that can be good if you're not wanting a formal seated dinner function, you're wanting something a little bit more informal and low-key, and that's become quite popular with regards to weddings nowadays. But then we also do the full seated dinner, and there's a range of different options that you can have, from buffets to platters on the table, table platters, right through to a full degustation.
Nice, very good. Do you just do a traditional style, sort of European menu, or can you cater for other types of style of menus?
We can cater for a number of different style of menus. If you've got a particular ethnic food that you're liking, we'd like to know the region, and we'd talk to you about specific dishes that you feel would be popular with regards to your guests, And then I'll take that down to our head chef James, who has a wealth of knowledge, and he will actually design a menu to suit exactly the occasion, where the event's taking place, etc., and what is subject to seasonable availability. If you've got a specific theme in mind with regards to your event or the wedding, we can actually create custom bespoke menus for you as well. And if you are unsure about a particular menu item, once you've confirmed with us, we're more than welcome to offer you to come into our premise and actually do a tasting of the dish. And with regards to our menus, we always ensure that we have a vegetarian item within either the canapé selection, and we'll also have a choice for vegetarians on the night. But any pre-known dietaries, we'll work through those with you on the actual day.
Now, are you seeing any trends for the upcoming wedding season that are starting to come through?
I think a lot of brides nowadays are wanting something a little bit more informal. It's gone from the full casual buffet and seated dinner. Now they're looking at more cocktail functions as well as bowl food. A lot of events are now taking place in the back of beyond, such as paddocks or private homes or even on a beach, which we can cater to.
Now, we've obviously mentioned, well, you've mentioned the food quite a bit, but I believe that you also take care of beverages as well as part of your catering services.
Yes, so we're a full service catering company, so we provide the food, staff and the equipment, and we've got fully trained staff have an understanding of exactly what it is to set up a bar, the bar requirements. We've got on-site duty managers which can go and facilitate that. We've got an off-catering licence which we can bring with us, and yeah, we're more than happy if you're looking at BYOing your own beverage. We'll provide the staff and the equipment in order to service that to your guests, or if you're wanting package or beverages on consumption, anything in between. We're also project managers, so if you are wanting to deal with the one-stop shop and deal with one person, we can go and work with a number of different suppliers with regards to organising marquees or flowers, etc. They're our preferred suppliers for a reason, just because they do have that high standard of excellence which we want to affiliate ourselves with, and that's why we've actually joined the Wedding Associates, just because those members do have the same ideals as what we want to strive in business.
What sort of number of guests will you cater to and from?
We deal with anything from 10 guests right up into 1,000.
Most couples don't know, in fact have no clue with regards to how many knives, forks, tables, etc. to hire. Will you take care of all of that for them?
Yes, we will. So we will go, and we've found out formulas with regards to the number of years we've had in the industry, and we'll work directly with the supplier to ensure that you're getting exactly the equipment that you need for the event, and then it's delivered on time. We'll also set up everything for you on the day, so you don't have to worry. It's all handled by Urban Gourmet.
What are some of your favourite dishes?
One of my personal favourite is the baby filet mignons with béarnaise sauce, which is a little tiny billet of beef medallion wrapped in pancetta, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then we also have arancini with forest mushroom with a blue cheese whip, which is a newer item on our menu, which is starting to become a personal favourite of mine, definitely.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, we're constantly changing and updating our menu. Urban Gourmet seafood is fashion, and so like that we're constantly evolving and seeing new trends that are in the market, preferences in terms of what exactly guests like and dislike, and we can go and tailor menus to suit.
Shannon, how do viewers find you?
So we are now part of the Wedding Associates, so you can find us via the Wedding Associates website, and if you do sign up with their Wedding Associates card, you'll get a special discount with us.
Lovely. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to me. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I've been talking to Shannon from Urban Gourmet. Don't forget, if you've missed any of our segments, you can catch up on past episodes on our website or our Facebook page. And after the break, have you thought about getting to the historical and amazing Auckland Museum? Well, stay tuned for this one.
Something missing in your scape? Hire Plants specialise in plantscapes with purpose for a wide range of events, weddings, expos and film shoots. Our knowledge, experience and range make it easy to enhance your venue. Ivy balls and buxus, palms and natives, indoor and outdoor. Hire Plants offer easy access, delivery, installation and pickup. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.
The guest list is brought to you by My Wedding Magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing. The guest list is also supported by the Wedding Associates, hand-picked collection of the best venues and suppliers, and hire plants. Whatever your purpose, hire plants have it covered.
Joining me now is Shelley from the Auckland Museum. Welcome, Shelley.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me. Now, the Auckland Museum, I don't think a lot of people think of that as a wedding venue.
No.
No, so let's change that perception because it is an amazing space. In fact, you have two spaces.
We have the main entrance to Auckland Museum, which most Aucklanders are very familiar with from their childhood. The beautiful pillars, the main entrance, you walk in. We sit up to 150 people in there for sit-down dinners at weddings, and anything below that, even a small intimate wedding of say 40. It's a beautiful, beautiful space. It's very opulent.
It's a very grand space, isn't it? With
Oh,
those
it is.
beautiful columns, and you can do a lot with lighting it and all those sorts of things.
The wedding package that we have for the Grand Foyer does include 8 of the columns lit, and that can be in a colour of your choice. So brides tend to match that with their theming, and it is really stunning.
What about the other space that you have?
The other space is at the atrium, or the southern entrance of the museum, back entrance it may be known as. We have a purpose-built function centre up there, which was built in 2006, and it's a round glass room. It sits up to 450 people. So it's just amazing. You get these beautiful 360 views of Auckland City.
It is quite a spectacular space.
Oh, it is.
I think when guests first arrive there, because you go up in an elevator and the lift doors open and you walk out, it's quite spectacular.
It's total wow.
It really, really is.
It really is. And I think your guests coming to that type of environment, it's quite unexpected, and it really is special. And a lot of people for weddings have overseas people who may not have experienced Auckland, and it's grandiose and it is stunning.
Absolutely.
And you get, you know, starting in the daytime and running through to the evening, so you get the city lights and the beautiful harbour. It really is spectacular.
So when talking about the second space, when you walk out of the lifts, there is first sort of almost like a bit of a reception area, isn't there?
Yes, there is. What you've got is, we call it a pre-function space, and it's duplicated on the other side. So we've got like an east wing and a west wing, and it's often for cocktails or pre-drinks. It's also very good with weddings. You do get mixed generations. So sometimes during the evening, some people just want to remove themselves and have a little bit of quiet space, and it allows for that, which is fantastic.
Great.
Yeah, because once it gets, you know, that boogie stage of the evening where everyone gets down, it's nice for the mature people to just sit away and have a chat. They may not have caught up for some time.
Great.
So it works really well from that perspective as well.
Nice. And then when you move into the main area where most of the reception tables will be set up, that's just an incredible space with a beautiful high ceiling, which can be washed with, you know, beautiful lights. And you can get external suppliers to come in and do incredible lighting in there too.
That's right. The ceiling wash is included in the wedding package. Once again, it's a colour of your choice. We have a preferred AV supplier, Multimedia, who are just amazing. And lighting does make an event. You don't need much theming in that room because of its beautiful views, although you can obviously take it to whatever level you choose.
So what are the kind of services that you offer?
We have an amazing event coordinator. She's been there many, many years, and she is, I can't say enough about her. She's just incredible. She literally holds their hand. There's nothing to be concerned about, nothing to be worried about. She's there on the evening. She's there right throughout the process. What she doesn't know isn't worth knowing, and it does make it really, really seamless and really easy.
I would imagine also having a wedding at the museum, loads of incredible spaces for photos.
Oh yes, yes, lots of external spaces. The museum steps, I think many people have got those in their photos, even if they haven't had their reception at the museum. And the gardens, the domain, Auckland Domain is just stunning. It's only 10 minutes from the city. Parnell, right in the middle of a beautiful area. We've got lots of parking, which is really good for people, often a concern with the city. We were just out enough to have, you know, really good space. 200 parks under the building, which is
Brilliant.
really good.
Very, very good.
So it's a great location.
Within the building itself, are there lots of photo opportunities?
Yes, there are. We can arrange things like certain people may have a gallery that they remember from childhood and they'd like to experience. We're very flexible and we will work with someone to create their moment.
Now, what about the actual ceremonies? Do you have many ceremonies taking place?
Yes, people love getting married at the museum.
Good.
And it's wonderful. And we can turn the room so they can have their actual ceremony and then we can turn the room into a dinner occasion.
How do couples get hold of you?
So we have a great website which it showcases weddings very, very well. We're also extremely proud members of the Wedding Associates, so you can always contact us through that. Part of the Wedding Associates offering for us is we give 15 people an exclusive tour of the museum.
Oh, that's
which
cool.
is very special.
Shelley, thank you for coming in and chatting to me today.
Thank you too, Nikki.
I've been talking to Shelley from the Auckland Museum. Remember, if you've missed any of our past episodes, you can hop onto our website or Facebook page and catch up. I'll see you next time.
The guest list studio set is supplied by Hire Plants.
The guest list is brought to you by My Wedding magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing. The guest list is also supported by the Wedding Associates, hand-picked collection of the best venues and suppliers, and Hire Plants. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.